Are you going to eat that? Well, you might want to think twice. What if I told you that your 100% Parmesan cheese isn't 100% anything? Or that your favorite truffle fries don't actually contain a single trace of truffle? Would you believe me? We all want to trust that food manufacturers have our best interests at heart, or at the very least are held to strict standards of transparency in their labeling. But sadly, that's not always the case. Welcome to the world of food fraud.
My definition of fake food became anytime what you buy is not what you think you're buying.
This definition encompasses everything from sneaky misleading labels to downright illegal practices, both things that are rampant in food production around the globe. Parmesan cheese, one of the simplest ingredients, right? You'd think so, but what's actually inside that shaker might make you lose your appetite. Because what if I told you nearly 8% of it isn't even cheese?
There are only about 300 dairies in the entire world that are certified to produce authentic Parmigiano Reggiano.
And each wheel that's produced under the strict Italian regulations takes at least a year to age and can easily cost $1,000. So what's in the readily available supermarket Parmesan shakers that we all keep on hand for pasta nights?
In the US, producers are allowed to mix in fillers like rice flour or cellulose, commonly obtained from wood pulp.
But it's strongly suggested to keep the filler usage to 2%.
In 2016, Bloomberg reported Walmart's Great Value 100% Parmesan had 7.8% cellulose, nearly double the suggested limit.
You heard that right. It was still labeled 100% grated Parmesan cheese. But I guess approximately 92.2% cheese doesn't have the same ring to it. How about olive oil, a common ingredient in most kitchens? When you buy extra virgin olive oil, you're expecting high quality, unfiltered goodness, right? Well, let's just say some of the most trusted brands are actually cutting their product with something cheaper, and it's been happening for years.
Fraud usually occurs here when a cheaper oil is added to the more expensive oil, and the label still reads 100% extra virgin olive oil.
And the truth is, this problem is touching every aisle of the grocery store, whether it's dairy, poultry, fish, or packaged foods. Wherever there is money to be made, there's the potential for fraud to occur. Perhaps when demand far exceeds supply, like in the case of truffle oil, how could a food that is so notoriously challenging to harvest suddenly end up on the menu of every trendy restaurant?
What is called truffle oil is entirely made in a laboratory. It has nothing to do with mushrooms.
Real truffles are rare and expensive, requiring highly specific conditions to grow. But restaurants and manufacturers of popular truffle oils were quick to find a way to capitalize on this ingredient's hype and to charge double for a plate of truffle fries with no tedious truffle hunting required. Whenever a food manufacturing processes that ensure a product's quality and authenticity takes too long to scale, become mass marketed, and therefore extremely profitable, you can be sure that food fraud is lurking. And if you think Parmesan fillers and fake truffle oil are bad, wait until you hear what one grocery chain got caught selling for 8 months straight. But before, let's talk about honey. No, not that honey.
Real honey needs a perfect combination of nature and patience.
Patience, a tough ask of money-motivated corporations. Unfortunately, the consumer is the one to suffer, either by paying more for unwarranted fakes of highly regulated products, or consuming something that's entirely unmarked and mislabeled. In some cases, it means both. Food fraud isn't just about misleading labels. It's about trust, transparency, and the impact on our health and wallets. Knowing what's really on your plate is the first step to making informed choices.
Horse meat was blended into beef in the UK, across Europe,
and sold to unsuspecting supermarkets for a period of 8 months in 2012.
So the next time you reach for that bottle of olive oil, sprinkle Parmesan on your pasta, or indulge in truffle fries, ask yourself, are you getting what you paid for or what they want you to believe?
Food industry just to be focused on making food. There's plenty of things for us to worry about in the world today, and food fraud should not be one of those.
What do you think? Let us know in the comments, and remember, every bite you take tells a bigger story.